Yes, trademarked short stream starting up. In fact, we should be live. Yeah. Hopefully my voice is loud enough. I did mess with it a few days ago. It does feel like it has a good balance of what I want, compared to the game. I want my voice to be easy to hear, so I think it is, but sometimes when I talk quietly, it's, I do talk quietly quite often. It's easy to talk for many hours now. You get used to it. However, talking loudly for the whole time, that's a different story. Kind of have to remember. I hear boss music HQ. Did you add HQ? Anywho, I think we're just gonna get... Oops, sorry about that. I think we're just gonna get started, but I think I need to fix the resolution first. Whenever I do that, the resolution changes to 1200. We don't want 1200, we want 1080. And now I have to move it again. My mouse, I keep trying to fix it and it never happens. Yes. Yes to something. Taken what? Oh, really? Okay. So it was always HQ? I never noticed. Okie dokie. Okay, everything else should be good. Yep, controller works. Let's just get it started. So we just, I'm trying to get into a habit of covering what we did last and, the story and all that. So there was a big reveal at the end of the last stream, because we just defeated a boss. In fact, this is the boss arena. I literally stopped as soon as we defeated it. But there was a cutscene, and there was a dude up there named Simon Malice or something like that. And it seemed like he was like a new, antagonist, basically revealing that the Alchemists are behind a new issue in Krat. So basically what's going on is, first there's the puppet frenzy, which wasn't particularly explained in any more detail, but the whole thing with the petrification disease, and then they were talking about how there's like several versions of the cure, right, which the alchemists of the city are working on. And the alchemists initially came up with a cure, perhaps maliciously, that turned them, instead of... So the petrification disease petrifies them, makes them unable to move, just like Final Fantasy VI petrification, right? Or other Final Fantasies, I'm sure, will be the same thing. So they become unable to move, but if they try to cure them, they become zombies. And they initially released that, but now they have, like, perhaps come up with a better cure that actually, if you survive the disease, you actually, by taking that cure, you become more powerful as a human. And the boss that we just fought was kind of like a superhuman. It almost looked like the Hulk, but with, blue goo, which you'll see a few blue goos in these canisters around this arena as well. But the blue goo made him look like, a big Gatorade monster. Arnold with Gatorade for a body. Something like that. And, yeah. So that's the new plot, and this guy named Simon Malice, and this dude kind of finished off the boss after I finished it off. Which was an assistant to the Simon Malice guy. So they were both together, but the guy was like bowing down to Simon Malice, which apparently is like the head of the Alchemists or something like that. Yeah. And so, the story goes, first there was a, city named Krat. It was a small city, but it started thriving when they discovered ergo, which is a source of energy, that powered puppets. And then the puppets became, able to assist humans, and they were loyal to humans at first, or so they say. There might have been some cover-ups in the past where people mysteriously died and they just covered it up. But anyway, yeah, the puppet frenzy happened one day. All the puppets turned on the humans and, started killing them, massacring them. And Simon revealed one more thing, which is that ergo, which is the blue energy that, we use to level up and pay money and such. And it's also this, and it allows a lot of other things. It's a kind of like an energy source in this world. It turns out it's actually humans that used to be living. It's like human souls or something like that. So in a way, it's kind of souls. I just noticed that, but it's, again, kind of being Dark Souls in a little way. All right, let's level up and go back to the gold coin tree and kind of do the usual rounds. We'll increase capacity for now. I feel like we're starting to need capacity. And let's go to the hotel, and we'll do a couple of standard things that we do. I think we also got a quartz, maybe? If we had a quartz, then we should spend it. But let's start by going to the gold coin. Even though it's 4 coins, I just want to make sure I keep getting them so that the tree is constantly like not at capacity, so I can keep growing more fruit. Because like the gold coin fruit, if it gets full, which is currently 8 capacity, it stops growing more. So you just want to make sure you claim it once in a while, like that. Every time you come here is probably a good amount. Because you know, you're not going to come here all the time, but you do have to come here once in a while. It's still raining, by the way. Wow, it's been raining for like a week IRL because I haven't made enough progress in the game. Maybe, I don't know. And the rain is always dramatic and stuff. Okay, so we're using the glaive right now. By the way, can we power up the glaive? Let's see.
Will you do for one? I give it you'll under.
Wait, what? See, I don't like it when they do this in this game. They have regular people that normally always have a job, such as powering up your weapons, powering up your special abilities, or, you know, just leveling you up. They suddenly one day have like dialogue, and normally you go up to them and you're like, yeah, I just want to power up my weapon or check on it. And she has some dialogue and you just skip straight through it. It's pretty annoying, actually. I think they could improve that. You know, it's easily overlooked, but I don't think it was a good idea, especially for the level up, because that just made no sense. They could have just leveled up at the Stargazer like every other Stargazer, but no, they had to make it a person in this game just to be exactly the same as Bloodborne. It's like, at some point it's like too much. Anyway, gift of gloves made by Eugenie for Alidoro. Hey, Legshot, welcome. I'm hoping not to play too long, so hopefully you won't miss too much, but if you like, I explained what happened in the previous stream at the beginning of this one. Like, pretty soon in, if you want to go back and watch it, that's up to you. Just try to cover what happened in the lore and stuff. But basically, we went through one whole level, and we beat the boss. So the only thing you missed, I think, is that we just fought and beat the boss. Because it was actually kind of easy compared to the other bosses. Like, it didn't take that much effort. Like, King of Puppets was like 10 times as hard, I would say. Okay, so gift of club from Eugenie Alidoro uniquely has only 4 fingers. Vividly remember the stalker who saved her from the workshop tower right before she starved to death. You prepared a thoughtful gift to thank him for his heart-breaking sacrifice. Unfortunately, I didn't see what she said. I'll have to rewatch the replay if I really want. She's actually kind of hot, actually. I never noticed. Ah, we didn't know. There's actually kind of a waifu. Yeah, she's kind of hot. You know what? This game is like Korean devs, right? So maybe they just have that certain aesthetic that, you know, they're inspired by their own kind. And perhaps Korean women are just very attractive. At least the ones that are, you know, public figures. And I don't think it's wrong for me to say this because it's a well-known thing, but Korea is really well-known for their plastic surgery. Like, I know that a lot of their population used to do it, at least a few years ago. I don't know if that's still true. Anyway, the whole reason I talked to her, actually, which I've forgotten now.
I know my way.
I want to see if I can upgrade this. No, I can't. We need full moonstone of a covenant. Looks like the covenant seems to be the key word here. Let's see if there's any other weapon we want to upgrade while we're here. Dang, I upgraded this to 6 and I don't think it's actually very useful. Oh well. This one might be interesting, but I just haven't really gotten around to using it more seriously. The saw blade. I don't regret doing that one. And then the electric one, which I do use once in a while. So it's become like 3 or 4 weapons that I've really focused on. The thing is, most weapons I could upgrade to +3 at least pretty easily because I can unlimited buy those upgrade stones. Should I upgrade this a little more? I'll hold off for now. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. But there's one thing I want to know, which we'll find out soon by going back. So we're going to be backtracking first a little bit, and then we'll move on. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but we're going to go here. Dang, the Lorenzini arcade. It was like one Stargazer and everything just looped back around to it through a bunch of shortcuts. It was a really interesting design level. It almost felt like they overdid it, but whatever. Okay, so I want to go Where do I want to go? I want to eventually go up to there. That's a good way to do it. Okay, let me clear out these two anyway. There's two guys here. A dog and this dude. Let's see if I can get a quick... Cool, got it. In a way, you can like tap this, or you can hold it, and it takes longer. And sometimes when you start the move, you can kind of let go early if you realize you need to, and hold on to it if you realize you want to delay the attack. And kind of a fine balance that, if you get it right, I think it's kind of useful. Like, know when to like tap it and know when to like hold on to it. Hey Linda, welcome. Didn't expect you for some reason. I don't know why. I was just like, yeah, I'm not sure. I felt like you're still outside, which is of course not necessarily true. So, Anyway, it's raining in-game and it's raining IRL. Kind of, you know, we're just having a rainy week in San Francisco here. Okay, I'm trying to remember if we go right here. By the way, that dude should be here. I wonder if I should kill him right now. Nah. I'm tempted, but I don't think I need to, so maybe I'll avoid it for now. So there's this, I presume, side quest, right? But to get the best ending, I heard you should try to complete all the side quests. So I'm gonna make a, you know, somewhat of an attempt. I won't like go totally crazy out of my way, but a little bit. Okay, this guy, if I do it right, should be... Oh, he didn't stop. Dang it, I took a lot of damage just for that mofo. I'm gonna hold my heal until it's maximized. Oh god, that dude's gonna... Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go right first. Same strat. They throw 3, and then you can just do this. So that dude didn't start moving. I think I'm gonna leave him alone if I can help it. So, is there a dude here? Uh-oh, I wonder if I missed this side quest. Or either that or I completed it. Not really sure. Might look into it later. There was a NPC here. And they said if you clear out the area, they can escape. I don't know what happened to them. Uh-oh. I mean, I kind of want the best ending, but there's only so much I can do. Maybe I was supposed to clear it out before I beat the boss. I don't know. Also, actually, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think they might have been somewhere else. Oh, no, this is it. Yeah, I see the ladder. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. How much do those robots give? I'm not sure. Okay, well, that hurts, so I do need to fix myself now. Oh, too late. Oh well. I do want to know how much that robot gives. But if he goes too far, then I'm gonna have to fight 2 things at once, so let's just... Okay, cool. Oh, I hit the wall. Silly. Dang, dude. Oh, cool. I got confused for a second. Yeah, I just want to see how much these give. 856. Not really worth. Not really. Star fragment also not really worth. Wonder how much those give. If I can get up there quickly. I don't think so. Anyway, earned a little money. Can't really be a bad thing. Actually, let me go and fight it real quick. Should be able to get there in a minimal amount of time. I don't get distracted. Wow! Running actually doesn't use that much stamina in this game. That's great. You can run for a long time. With just some stamina. Or maybe I have a lot of stamina, I don't know. Wait, was it here or was it above? I think it was here, actually. Yep. Dude. Can't see. That was also 800. I think electric would work pretty decently against these guys. Fortunately, these guys don't notice. You can just kind of take care of them for easy, but they're also not worth much. There is that, I guess. They are pretty annoying if you approach them from the front. Okay, I guess there's nothing here of interest. Unless, did I miss something here? I feel like maybe I did. Let me just cross this bridge real quick. No, I think this is right. I think this is right. That's the shortcut. And then we went this way. Oh, right. There's a... Actually, we're looking for a hint as well. There's like a statue and then there's 10 fingers. See if we can see a big statue of a lady or something around here. Oh, there's a item I must have missed. I'll take it. It's free. Bar fragment. I never use those. I can sell them, I guess. Yeah, there's a dude up there. Where is this statue? Should look for some sort of statue. That looks like a statue, but it's covered. It's probably not that. Is there a statue in that direction? Maybe? Check later. Let's go this way and just... I know the area, so I should be okay. This area is hard, though. Statue of a cold woman is what we're looking for. That's the hint. It's not a cold woman. Okay, fortunately this room, the hard part is taken care of. They don't respawn, so... Statue of a cold woman. Or, I don't remember if it was a statue, actually, so maybe it's not. 2 of these are going to come alive. Let's try to kill one of them quickly. Oh, jeez. I'm being kind of careless. Not gonna lie. Now that machine comes alive, so we would like to avoid it. Cold woman. That's not it. Avoid it if we can. This one moves too. Oh. Damn. That was quick. Okay, there's 10 fingers there. Is auto-saving. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of heals. But I don't think it's this. I'm trying to avoid this machine. Yep, don't have to fight it. Okay, cool. I don't see anything that's like a woman with 10, cold woman with 10 fingers. Cold woman would suggest it's a puppet, right? That's about all I can think of. This looks sussy as heck, but they never come alive, so what can I say? Woman with 10 fingers? Woman with 10 fingers? No? Is it a statue? I don't even remember. I think there was nothing here. Here? Still shows her fingers, how interesting. But it doesn't say interact or anything, so I don't think that's really a thing. Is there a statue around here or something? Anything? Besides the mobs? This is where we got the hint, by the way, this machine right here. This, phone. Let me read the hint one more time. I think this is a safe spot. I remember the location of the mobs, more or less. Okay, so let's do inventory. Probably something like this. Enter the new age, blah, bitty, blah, blah, blah. Damn, I can't, darn, I can't even remember. Documents, cryptic vessel. Oh, that one I already got. Okay, I can't remember, and I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Let's just go through a couple more of the areas and just look for any... Yeah, there should be a dude here. But hopefully I can just... shoots a gun, so... Ooh. Should be the only one. It's funny how only the ones that have blue liquid can actually be destroyed. And also how he kind of leaned against... So... Maybe there? Oh. Old woman because she's naked? Okay, we could check down there. Kind of would like to take out the other gun shooting people, and it's easier to do it from this direction, so let's do that first. That dude right there, for example. I think you could just jump down from here. Is there another spot? Oh, there is. That's a better spot. Okay. No, you can't. Okay, never mind. Hopefully they don't notice until I'm running at them. Yep. Cool. And then this one's a free kill. If you go slowly. Can't believe you can't hear this though. These are actually all biological, I just realized. They're not puppets. So they'd be weak to fire, you would think, instead of electricity anyway. Okay, so what we wanted to check, well, we're looking for cold woman's fingers. Which I don't see any old women down here. That I can see anyway. There's a kind of strong dude up there, slightly strong. But he would probably cost me a couple of my heals. I don't know if I want to go there yet. This door we've never been able to open. I'm just going to see if I got a key for it and never noticed. Wait! I do. I already have this key? Okay. Maybe I got it from the boss. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a boss. What? Why is that girl already there? Okay, well this is an accident, but that's fine by me. Respect. It's a gesture. which they also copied from Bloodborne and Dust Souls in general. But that's okay. What is this? Is this a Stargazer? Why is there a Stargazer here, of all places? I wonder... Because there's actually a Stargazer reasonably close to here, so I'm surprised there's one here. I don't understand the significance. Saintess of Mercy statue. You can do a system reset using this Saintess of Mercy statue. Gold coin fruit can be consumed to reset your level Eorgan Legion arm. More times you reset, the more gold coin fruit is required. System reset? What does that even mean? I guess I'll use this. No, not yet. Because it'll revive all of the mobs. This doesn't look hostile. Oh, by the way, it's raining in here. So is there no roof? Why is it raining in here? There's a roof. I need to check that water leakage. It's literally raining all over this room. Yeah, why is it raining? This is so weird because there's a roof. It makes no sense. Video game look. Oh, you know what? Maybe that roof is actually just bars, but not windows. That would explain it, actually. Anyway, it's a cool room, but why is it here? What is this all about? And where did I get that key? And why are you here? That is the biggest mystery.
Sorry to startle you. It seems that the power of the listener within me, the power to hear ergo, is getting stronger.
She has some gift
It's
with when it comes to
powerful
ergo.
enough to send not only my voice, but even illusions. Maybe it's because of the power of this Saintess statue.
Saintess?
I came to you because I wanted to tell you about Simon. The terrible...
Simon is the
thing he
new
does.
antagonist we just saw,
I should have
right
told
after we
you
beat the
about
boss
Simon
yesterday.
earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe.
Fake rain?
He is the most
Please don't say it in
dangerous
that
man
way.
in Krat.
Just reminds me of certain things
He
from
spreads mayhem and death.
our news cycle.
For delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the disasters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there.
So,
I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat.
this girl is the girl that's usually in Hotel Krat and always helps us level up. But it's unexpected that she's here. I also always think her textures are really, really detailed. Let's see if I can... Yeah, see, look at that. This was in 1440p, it'd be even more detailed. But I always thought her textures are super detailed. Anyway, and you know me in textures. Whoa, my crotch is glowing. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. I'm so easily entertained. Growing crotch. I guess it's because I'm moving around and the weapon is not blocking the light. I guess the sun is in that direction, supposedly. Anywho, let me talk to her one more time.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you.
The listener.
That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness.
Bear? No! Oh, now you can level up here, too. Oh, weird. Ooh. So this will reveal some lore that I think will be a review of what we learned from Simon himself yesterday at the end of, right after the boss fight. Which we won.
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree of them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
So, one of the big reveals in the lore yesterday, if you don't want to hear this, mind you, you're watching me play, so I'm just reviewing what I played. One of the big reveals was that ergo, the sort of energy in Krat that allowed the puppets to start to move on their own, and, is a major part of this story. The existence of ergo was discovered, then puppets started to exist that move on their own. We also use it to level up and to buy things, and, it's all around us. And it was revealed that ergo used to be humans. So when, ergo is the energy of human life or soul. Soul, I think, is a reasonable way to kind of comprehend it in a way that we normally talk about. The soul of a human, once it's no longer living, was like extracted and became energy that now the alchemists, who seem like the antagonists of this game now, so far, are using to do malicious things and, basically using human lives to do things. And Simon Malice, this, head of the alchemists, as I understand it, is creating like evolved creatures, which are basically just doped with, a form of ergo to become stronger and kind of Hulk-like. Which is the boss we just fought, was basically Arnold, but, drinking too much of the blue Gatorade and turned into like a blue-skinned, muscular dude. Anyway, the nature of ergo.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments.
This is a really good summary.
The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
So King of Puppets, which we thought initially might have been controlling the puppets, was actually just, King of Puppets just went rogue, but initially the King of Puppets was on our side and tried to stop Simon, who is now, as of our current understanding, the ultimate antagonist in this game. As of our current understanding. So that could change, but right now, it seems like the Alchemist and Simon is the head of the Alchemists. And yeah, they're basically doing, so it looks like the petrification disease is something that perhaps they spread, and once the humans are petrified, then the ergo can be extracted from them. It seems like. And also when they try to cure the petrification disease, one of their cures just created, the zombies, and a modified version of the cure has created superhumans. Like ergo humans, basically. And Simon is considering a natural evolution that he is, forcibly conducting. And so he believes in this evolution of humanity to become superhuman, super Arnold Hulk type of humans. And yeah, so that is the lore. It's very easy to understand and very interesting, but also feels like it's heavily inspired by other stories that already exist, I'll be honest with you. Ooh, a hidden item. So said Pistris 1? Adriana recorded for the brothers and sisters praise Pistris. It's a weird name. Pistri? I don't know how to pronounce it. One will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters, Pistri shall tell you about the world's secrets. Weird name for us, in America anyway. In the beginning, it was a wish. It had to be a wish. It's the only paradise perishable humans can have. For thousands of years, humans wished wishes perished, but one reached the star. That was a miracle. More so because that star was a very good one. The star answered the humans and descended to Earth. Then everything began. So they're saying there was one star that was wished upon. I'm thinking that they're saying our sun, and humans descended to Earth, or something like that. There's also a second item here. No? There was only one? Okay. Also, there was something about the cold woman's fingertips. What is that, like a... How do I even get up there? It's like he's holding a puppet. Gee. I'm like inspecting the fingers, but I don't really see anything. She also has 5 fingers, not 4, so I don't really know what that's all about. Okay. I think we're done here. I think. Let me see if that enemy here was a one-time enemy. Yep, looks like it was. That was a pretty strong enemy, so it doesn't surprise me in the least. Okay, I don't really need to do anything else here then. Although I don't know what that cold woman's fingers riddle is all about, but I don't see anywhere else that it could be. And we found this room, so I think that's good enough. Might even look it up, we'll see. I wanted to use this, the Stargazer. Alright, let's move on to the next area. And we might wrap up in like half an hour. It's gonna be a really short stream today. But yeah, let's go to the... Wait. Maybe I'll go to Hotel Krat because it's giving me a hint that I should go there. Talk to that dude. You see that face? This game kind of gives you hints on like where you can retrace and find something new. So let's go to Hotel Krat just because it's hinting us about that. And talk to whoever that was. I didn't really recognize him. It might have been... Who was that? We'll look for them here, whoever it was. First, as I always do when I come here, let's go to the gold coin tree. And also, they even copied how that woman moves around. It's not always in the same place. Like, they really copied a lot. It's starting to bother me. Like, you don't need to copy everything. Even though that might be part of the reason that, this game is good, is because they copied so much. And only changed like a few things that they thought would be clearly better, like the parry system and the fact that you can recover a heal. That is actually a really good idea. So I do appreciate that. And the whole like aesthetic of the game is totally different, right? It takes place in a city that's not broken and run down. Like this looks pristine, right? And the environments are very different looking. So it's different enough, but I feel like they over-copied. Like, they copied stuff they didn't even have to copy. Like, the fact that this person levels you up when actually the Stargazer should have done it. And the fact that she moves around, which I think is pretty annoying, actually. It should always be in the same spot so I can just get to it.
I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness.
Also, the fact, like, people that are always in the hotel suddenly appear in other locations is kind of jarring as well. I feel like sometimes they should be missing from here so that it, kind of gives the suggestion that they're going somewhere. Have gone somewhere. Okay, so I'm trying to talk to whatever that dude was. That icon. So I'm looking for something that's a little different. Probably a person that's out of place. I don't see any people here, so... It looked like a dude. Maybe it's this... Olandina or whatever his name. It kind of looks like him actually, so I should talk to him.
Lady Antonia has heard about the grand exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
Maybe a rogue alchemist? It might actually be Vegnini, for all we know. I'm kind of suspicious of that dude.
No matter what fate brings us, serving her, welcome to Hotel Krat.
Maybe Lady Antonia is actually this woman. And not the other woman we found at the opera hall where the King of Puppets was. I thought her name was Antonia, but maybe it's her.
Have no
It is her,
ideas of
okay.
the secrets
I
of
confused it.
Vegnini Krat. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious
She has
about?
the petrification disease. We've already talked to her, there's nothing new this time around. But she seems to know a lot about Krat and its history and its backgrounds. Ooh, we can actually break that whole thing. I bet you it disappears. They always disappear. Yep. Which I'm not a fan. I want to see the results of my destruction. When it disappears, I feel like I didn't do it. A couch. Ooh, the cat moves around. That part is actually cool and realistic. See? The cat likes me now. Or is it used to hiss at me? Probably some lore. Does he have to pet him so slowly and for so long, though? Alright, enough of that. Who am I taught? This person seems... Oh, this is the person that escaped, I think.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition.
Okay, cool. So this NPC quest I was able to do.
Thanks to you.
So I must have cleared out enough
I
enemies.
didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I
Hell.
don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
You asked but didn't let me answer, huh?
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Puppets are powered by ergo. And the monsters are people that got the disease and then were tried to be cured but not successfully. This dude is the final boss. Which dude? Sorry, I missed that.
I get the puppets. What is happening?
It could be anyone. It could be one of these people in the hotel. Might actually turn out to be the final boss. But I've been paying attention. I don't feel like anyone's been particularly suspicious, except for Vegnini. But we'll see.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead.
Shop clerk.
I don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
My city, our city. Again, he's always kind of sussy. Oh, I never actually got this out of him? Okay, let's
The
listen to it.
Grand Covenant.
Grand Covenant is
You're
a
not asking much,
interesting
are
piece of lore.
you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand ergo, at least that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
Right. So sometimes I don't like to talk too much while, you know, they're talking, so to speak. But yeah, just more lore that is actually kind of repeating and emphasizing the lore we already know, which is that, you know, ergo is the cause of all of this and the beginning and founding of Krat, and, you know, they might have been in on it from the very beginning, you know, the Alchemists or whoever. King of Puppets could be a bad dude, could be a good dude that turned bad because he was taken over, you know, all of these things. However, there's a little bit of a hint that the King of Puppets was a good person. So we don't know if that's true, but it feels like the King of Puppets initially was on our side and was a good person. Or good thing, you know, whatever you want to call it. Alright, shall we go talk to Geppetto, or did we take care of what we need to take care of here? I think we'll go talk to Geppetto real quick, just because we're here. Not too far away, because we can run unlimited inside of here, by the way. Yeah, I wish there was a couple more places that hubbed to here. In other words, loop back around to here so it feels even more like a hub. What? Is this always here? These tables? Oh well. Also, there's something about this. A picture that actually the nose keeps growing out of. Kind of creepy if you ask me. Whatever. Let's see if I have any new quartz since I'm here. This is the E organ. What? Wish the animation was a little bit faster. Do we have any new quartz? No. What does change shape mean? Oh, hair. Long hair, short hair.
You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about.
Nothing new here. Geppetto's also a little bit sussy on his own because, you know, he created a lot of puppets that went crazy. And these are just creepy looking. So he also created me. But I think I'm just like created from, you know, heavily inspired by his own son. I think maybe there was an accident that happened. His own son died. And he knew about ergo and like basically created a puppet that looks just like his son. And then put his son's ergo into it. I think that's what happened. It's starting to make a lot of sense. So I think he knows more than he lets off. But I don't think he's ultimately like super evil or anything. Just kind of misstepped. By the way, I forgot to turn on the light. You need to do it every time you reload the game. That things are brighter. Alright, night leg shot. We'll do probably like 15 more minutes. So we'll just make a little bit of progress past where we were. Sorry I didn't do that sooner, but in a way it was like a lot of review of lore that leg shot got so far. Night leg shot. Let's show leg shoe. Leg short. Okay, so we came from, pretty sure it was this way. Still rainy day. It's been raining for a long time. Yep, just checking, we did come from that way. There's no enemies in that room, by the way. So now we will go the only way we can, which is straight ahead. Since I don't know, I'm kind of undecided on which weapon to use, so I'll use this for now. It's like a good all-arounder for me. It's my favorite, I would say. If I had to pick one to fight the last boss with, and I don't know anything about the last boss, I would choose this glaive. Alright. Let's see what's beyond. So far, there's no enemies. This room might just be like lore reinforcement. More experiments. You know, experiment room. But they don't care about the results, you know? So like, dead bodies and stuff and piles of blood. Soaked, whatever you call it. I wanted to see if it would make a splashy sound if I walk on top of blood. Because blood, in theory, is thick enough that it might not. Whoa. Graphics on the ground are like spazzing out. Can you see that? Which is weird because this is native. There is no DLSS or anything. Why is it? Oh, it's because of the fine detail. By the way, what's below? Looks like a big ergo machine. This is the room that we fought the boss. There's blue goo everywhere. Presumably that's where the boss died. The blue goo is their blood. / ergo. Okay. Let's move on. How hard is the last boss? I don't know. You can look it up if you don't mind spoiling yourself. I've heard that King of Puppets, which you fought, is one of the hardest, but there are other bosses that are just as hard, like on that level. So, wow, if that's true.
Isle of Alchemists. According to
So
the
the
guy,
guy-
Vegnini visited that place. It's something, I guess.
It's something, I guess. So Gemini, our little cricket that's somewhere hidden on our body, talks to us, and it's like, apparently Vegnini visited the Isle of Alchemists. Isle being island, probably. Oh wow, identical portraits. But the round thing is on the different side. It's on the right side here. It's on the left side here, and the picture is reversed. Kind of an interesting detail. Anything here? Anyway. More of a lore room that they might be hiding a couple items in. Engineering. Ask Gemini, interesting? Yeah, I don't know. Gemini seems to be catching up to ChatGPT, or might even pass them. Feels like ChatGPT doesn't have a lead anymore. It's getting less and less impressive, I would say. Not to mention it feels a little bit starting to be not neutral. It feels biased in some ways. I think the OpenAI, the company that does ChatGPT, they're in some really serious financial trouble. If the companies that are funding them start to believe that they're not going to come up with any major breakthroughs anytime soon, or if they just do it themselves. Like Google has their own money to work with, right? But OpenAI doesn't. It's a major, major downfall. What is this? Wow, it's just like a piece of cloth, but I can't chop through it. Crazy. Can I duck? I don't remember if I can duck in this game. If I can, I certainly can't figure out how. Alright, let's see. I just realized one thing that I should have done that might power me up. Let me just do that right now. So this is anti-puppet, but I want to go back to anti-zombie, which is that one. Anything with blue blood. Technique +4, but I'm wearing it. This one is for extra EXP, which is nice. If I'm farming, I should put that one on. Durability, consumption, motivity. Okay, let's do this one. Is that correct? Is that correct? Did I do this correct? Yes. Oh, Gemini got it right. Wrong answer again on 3DS RPG question. Gemini got it. Yeah, I think Gemini is really starting to be really good. Plus, you know, you just use Google as you always had for years and years, and Gemini will create one of the first top answers which I find is a great way to do it. I like to use it that way. So it's like, yeah, I think ChatGPT is really losing their edge because you have to log into their service and all that. I just don't. Whereas Gemini is integrated into Google, you know? So at first people thought, oh, Google's being threatened, but Google just cut the fudge up. They spent the money, caught up, and now ChatGPT is the one in trouble because they don't have as much money. Wait. What? Oh, so it just loops back to here. But that also means I'm not going anywhere new. Wait. This is a different spot. It just looks really similar. Okay, it just looks similar, but it's not the same place. There's someone there. Oh, it's those sussy people again. Fox and Cat is their code names. I don't know their real names. Alright, let's go talk to them. I don't think they're going to be hostile to us. At the very least.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
We are not friends.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
You did.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
There's going to be a choice coming up.
The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
If they just need gold coin fruit, I'm happy to give it to them. But I'm not telling them where to get it.
We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that
Miyoko's
note,
husband?
I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemists to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Beg and quixotic. Oh, this is good. Stop dreaming, your heart will stop too, so I will confront it. The story of the night, desperately seeking the truth, even in the illusion created by the devil. Quixotic. Music thing. Oops.
I never forget a friendly face. Now go.
They might be starting to warm up to us. They were kind of like dicks and
friendly
hostile
face.
at first, kind of
Now
tricksters, but I think they might genuinely be starting to warm up to us. That's my best guess. And it didn't really cost me anything except for gold coin fruit, which I have plenty of. I didn't reveal where the location was. If they asked me to reveal where the location was, I would have seriously hesitated. And where does this tram... Like, this looks like the other tram, but there's no door, so it's a different tram. I guess this is where we go to, advance.
Wow! You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there?
On a boat!
What about anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the Barren
Swamp.
Swamp.
Okay.
It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
It also keeps the suspense for the story and the purpose of telling the story, so yeah, sure. I get you. Let's get on the tram. Basically, you know, in our terms, what he's saying is, do you want to continue playing the video game or not? So it's not even like, do we want to go to the swamp and get the golden ergo? It's like, do we want to continue playing the game? Because if we don't go to the swamp, the story doesn't progress. But from our perspective, yeah, of course we're going. It's still raining also. Gotta stop at some point, right? I've been pressing the button over and over and it just didn't react. Oh wow, this is a whole cutscene. It's not like I can move in there. Yeah, it's a whole cutscene. It's a big tram for just one person to get on. Your movement is fantasy recovery speed slow down, so when you reach the rate limit, it greatly slows down your speed. Okay. Movement speed, stamina recovery, that sort of thing. Basically, having heavy weight is not good. Oh, so this tram, it doesn't even let you ride it. I think they could have done that a little better. But it's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa. So this particular tram ride was giving the illusion that it's really long. I would have loved to have seen it move across there, but unfortunately they didn't show us. It just kind of teleports. I think it's the same on this end if we try to go back. Yeah. Let's see if we can find the next Stargazer, which might be sooner than we think, or it might take a while. Nothing here, right? Besides, oh, brick textures. These don't look that great, though. They're alright, I mean. I like the ones on the edges. Anywho, you know me and textures. And also breaking boxes. Those are like my signatures. Breaking boxes and loving textures. The rope textures actually could use some work, I feel like. But maybe that's harder than I think. Okay, so far this room seems, or this area seems like a non-enemy thing until we get in there. Let's have a good look around. See if there's any dogs on the edges or something. Puppets, eh? But yeah, we're approaching the swamp, so to speak. To get golden ergo. In order to chase the alchemists back to their isle. And we need a mode of transportation. That's how they made the story work anyway. So that we continue. Alright, so. Where's the tarps? Alright, I'll bite. A splendid ergo fragment. I feel like that's a large one. Also, I would say, you know, since there's a lot of comparisons naturally with Bloodborne, I would say that they were a little lazy on using dark situations. Like, I could just turn on this lamp and it's always bright, and they don't have like a torch system or anything. It's just always bright enough if I have this lamp on. This lamp costs nothing, you know. So there is that. Okay. Usually when there's something you can read it on the spot, and there's usually no enemies close enough to affect you. It just seems designed that way. Same thing with Stargazer. It's usually in a location where it's safe to approach if you see it. There's usually no enemies within, you know, a certain distance of the Stargazer, so you can teleport in and they won't immediately aggro on you. Vegnini's Krat Landmark Guide 4. This month's attraction, Barren Swamp. In this issue of Vegnini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. We don't mean special in a good way, of course. It may cater to the few people with peculiar tastes, But if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp in the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. Vegnini's Krat Landmark Guide. Oh yeah, same thing. Barren Swamp is where scrap puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrap puppets began to dispose of them illegally here. Oh, Vegnini! Did you do that? Turning the swamp into what it is now, a swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner. So we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. I think there's going to be a lot of poison swamps here, which is a guarantee in FromSoft games, and I guess they copied that too. Reporter Midoro, this guide was made with support from Vegnini Company, friend of the city. Vegnini was in charge of the factory that created the puppets, manufactured puppets, which used to be helping mankind, right? Or people, basically. But it's still a little sussy. Vegnini's a little bit sussy. I think he's alright, but he's a little bit sussy. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna preemptively equip an anti-decay. Okay, so we actually already have anti-decay equipped. Also, we should check if we have a new... No, we don't. Okay. Anything new here? Oh, we do have something new. So this one is anti-shock. This one's better, though. I should have put this on. It will still not make me go over the weight limit, so I should have done that. That would have increased our defense a little bit. Actually, more than a little. A lot. Not that I needed it for the past little while. But Belford Disruption Charge. What does this do? Like puppet circulatory systems can enhance resistance to disruption. Okay. No, this one's better. It's heavier, but it's better. Resistance to shock, whereas this one is resistance to disruption. Which we don't need right this moment. And it's really weak in other ways, so... Yeah, it's very, well, it's better than everything else except for this one, Lotta Shock cartridge. Built by Belford Superior Workshop, has an additive that alleviates status elements. Okay, maybe it's good, I don't know. I'll keep it in mind. Then the Lotta one is assemble individual additives, what? I still think there's some systems in this game that I haven't touched. Anyway, we'll go with the glaive for now, and start exploring the area. There might be some enemies starting in this screen. Oh! Or not. Okay, so here's the first Stargazer. I might as well just touch it. I don't need to use it, but I might as well activate it so I can teleport here anytime I want.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this. It's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Huh. Get it ready here. Oh, it's a machine. A new type of machine with fire. Anyway, as long as we know it's a machine, let's go electric. For now. Iron protection. Alright, let's see how strong this dude is, just to get an idea. Alright, we'll just fight it straight up. avoided overheat. How long does that stay lit? He was pretty predictable as far as movesets though. Basically took almost no damage. I don't even know how I took that damage. It's probably from overheating. From the fire. Is that the remains of his body? Stays lit? Oh. Okay. Let's check it out a little bit and then we'll go back and stop. Oh. An explosive barrel. Suppose we can do this. Alright, what's down here? Wait. You fall here, do you just die? What's down there? Can't seem to get back up if you fall down there. Is there a way out? I'm just gonna find out. Really? That's kind of silly. It's just death. It doesn't even look like you would die if you go down there. Although I kind of guessed it, but that was pretty lame, honestly. Not gonna lie, that was pretty lame. Okay, let's see if I can beat this dude without getting damaged again. I think I will take damage this time. We'll start with a hit. Start with a small advantage this time around. Already took a lot more damage. Dude! I just lost my money because of this butthole. And the stupid falling. Ugh, I'm annoyed now. Oh well. Should've just ran past him. Beat him so easily the first time, this time it was so much... didn't go my way. He's worth 999. Yeah, I basically lost about 4,000. 3.5 thou, something like that. Okay, there's a dog here. Wow, he explodes. Didn't hit me though. Wait, what? Didn't see that before. You would think I would have noticed something like that. No? Anyway. Have a quick look around. Looks like we're dealing with mostly puppets, so electric is a good way to go. They're exploding dogs? Alrighty then. Oh. Like he'll die just by waiting. I was right about that dude dying. Basically just learning the area a little bit. Maybe clearing out some things. So yeah, this treasure chest was a tarp. Area insulation converter. It's good in everything except fire resistance. Everything else seems really good. I'm gonna use it. It does reduce your acid, fire, and reduction rate. But the fire resistance going down is not by much, and it's good in a lot of other ways, so let's use it. Also glad I've been increasing my capacity because I can wear this stuff without much penalty. Without any penalty, actually. That person wants to shoot me. Okay, so there's two people that are ready with guns. He looked. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna shoot. Just keep moving, basically. Damn it. I'm being generous with my healing. Is this what I think it is? Poison swamp, yep. Attribute resistance ampule. I could go down there. Let me go across first. Maybe I can go up there and kill those dudes? I don't know. You know, I heard something. Jeez. Flaming ball just comes rolling down here. Oh crap. Some sort of mini-boss. Alright, let's see it. What's a mechanical version of the clown? Like I fought him before or something. Oh, I should have seen that. Ah ha ha. This guy's getting pwned. Flawless victory. He's probably a one-time enemy. That was kind of nice. Ah, he was fun. He didn't do his spinning attack though, which I'm a little disappointed about. He might not be one-time, who knows? Okay, those guys should be up here. Guys with the guns. What? Oh, bear trap. Another one. And they didn't hear any of that. That's funny. They look more like Terminators now. Damn it, I fell for the bear traps though. They predicted exactly what the player would do that time. Grr. Okay. I do want to go back down there and just get that item from that dog. Also a pipe that I might be able to actually explore. But yeah, I wanted to take care of the gun. What? Oh, it's just wind. Must have been the wind, as they say. Go. Let's go, mister. Just had more range than me. Dude, took a chance there. I was like, I will attack before he hits me. And I did. But I don't know how I feel about it. Hopefully no crumbling bridges, okay. Is it this dude? Where's that sound coming from? Ah, another one of those. Semi-strong enemies. Okay, so that is probably the room that's just outside the whatchamacallit. There might be a shortcut if I go down there, I don't really know. But I don't know if I want to find out, because I'll probably die. Screw it, YOLO. Can't seem to do the crit. Okay. It's a good way to fight him if I could have actually hit the crit. Rolling cell. Wait. You can't go this way. Wait, what? Oh, then this is the wrong way. Oh, that's good. Because we got this over with. Nice. So actually the correct way is to go down the swamp. Okay. Also, let's make sure to repair our weapon. I'm glad I noticed that. Now we'll be fine. But we have no heals, so might be a good time to not go too much further. Oh, you can go up. Okay. That's also a thing. Might be more enemies than I want to deal with right this moment. It's gonna shoot once I try to get that item. Two more? Wow. It's the sword type. Fight's going awfully well. Then this dude. Just let me see. There's two of them? Oh, fuck. Let me just... How do I get out of here? Other one's not coming? Not yet, anyway. Well, we just regained a heal, so that increased our sustain a little bit. I did want to get this item. Which they would have knocked us down if I went straight. Actually thought it would be a gun type, but it was actually a sword type. That was up here. Now there's one more. Do it. Resistance ampule, of course. There's nothing up here. Oh, there is. Well, we're going further and further from where I was intending to go, but... See if there's any shortcut I can activate or something like that. Can I push this? This might be the shortcut I was looking for. Maybe. See, they hide stuff behind boxes, which is why we have to break them. And this is just up from that. Okay. I'm gonna go back down there and just see if it is a shortcut. And if it is, that might be our signal to wrap up. So let's see. Is this a shortcut? In some way. Yes, it is. Cool. That will do nicely. What's over here?
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, I don't think I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits.
Oh, it's our friend. I think he's friendly.
It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of.
That's another bridge that we crossed earlier, I guess. Should check what's up that ladder as well. Wait. Well, one thing at a time. Okay, good, we can cross that. And we're up here, okay. I'm trying to figure out if this is the real way, you know, for progress. Or not. Checking if there's anything behind that corner. That corner goes pretty deep. Okay, there's a lot here. I'm just looking for bear traps. Is this one, for example? A tarp? I think he saw me. This one is kind of annoying. Okay, maybe not too bad. Oh, doggy. Get you to walk into this bear trap. Ah ha ha. You know what? Let's do this. I'm not doing the move I want to do. That. Was it a stamina problem? Maybe it was. Yeah, well, we used the heal, but that's okay. Thought this was the wrong way. But it's looking very much like the right way. Okay, we'll check a little further. Honestly, I don't want to go that much further. Might just turn around pretty soon. There might be a big enemy here. Alright, I'll bite. No, nothing. Couple of enemies. Couple of loots. Yeah, I'm not sure how much further I want to go here. Alright, we're turning around here. We'll check a couple of the other places that we went. But, yeah, as far as that... Ooh, there was a bear trap here. I didn't even see it. Don't want to walk on that, because it will hurt. I do want to go up that ladder we saw earlier. Let's check that out. Hopefully no bear traps that I missed that I'm suddenly going to walk on. I often end up going the direction I believe is the wrong direction, but it's actually the right direction. Now, let's see what's up here. I noticed they do this. They put this on the bottom of the ladder so you know which side to climb from. Ooh. Flaming dude. It looks like a bait enemy, to be honest with you. Anything here? Nope. Not that I can see, anyway. Alright, we have no heals, but we'll see. First of all, is it a bait enemy? Is there more? Not that I can tell. Unless they come from above. Okay. Let's see if I can get a crit on it. Start things off. Yeah, it's a strong one. Maybe I'll just leave. Oh. Luckily, it's pretty close to where we are. In fact, coming down the ladder was also a good thing. Because we can go this way. If we go this way, it's easy. Get back there. I am not about to lose 12,000. Are there enemies around here? I can't remember. Well, there isn't right this moment. Oh, there's one right there. That'll do. 200, nice. Okay, I guess we'll challenge him again. This time we're ready. We know he's a strong one. That worked. Oh. See if he falls off. He does. I could have jumped down and hit him and that would have done good damage, but let's just take his loot first. Charge him. And let's see if he climbs back up. And if he does, we'll get him when he finishes his climb. Where is he? If he appears below me, I would love to jump down and hit him. He's down there somewhere anyway. Unless he just one day reappears here. He might just start climbing. I don't think... hear him down there actually. Which is funny. Alright, we'll go down and meet him. We have a couple tricks up our sleeve that I haven't revealed to him. Alright, where are you? Did he just fall and die? Gotta be around here. I want to kill him because he'll probably give me some loot. Oh, there he is. Come on, I'm right here. Okay, maybe we'll get this other one first. He seems to be aggroed on us. This is a problem. Two at once. Go. Like I said, we have a couple of tricks up our sleeve. Some new moves. I didn't think it would aggro everyone in this floor, but yeah, we got it done. That's what mods is. Got us. Oop, not like that. Frickin' A, he's getting the better of me. Okay, that is it. Luckily there was enough space that I could just run and do that. Alright, we can leave. We got everything, I think, that we wanted to check. Oh, night, Linda. Didn't see your message, I apologize. It was 6 minutes ago. Yeah, we're wrapping up now. We'll just do, like, very little left and then call it a night. I did a lot more than I was expecting to, but that's okay. Let's actually, if this guy is back, let's fight him real quick. He's not too bad. In fact, I'm just gonna fight him straight up. Not bad at all. He's very predictable, so you can just parry his attacks quite easily. He is strong, but especially because he leaves fire, which makes you overheat. Yeah, he's worth it. 1,000 ergo for that. And he's right next to the Stargazer, so you can just do it over and over. Let me try it one more time, just to see how efficient this farming method is. Actually, if we're farming, then we might as well. Just for this. Just for this. We'll do... Plus, we should actually have the one for Puppet, because we're encountering way more puppets. Restores HP continuously? Really? Really? I would like to test that. Maybe I'll take one hit from this next dude. But first, we want to do this. Increase ergo acquisition. We'll get more ergo. So we get 999 from this guy. Let's see what we get now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. You can do it. Alright. Let's go. Too slow. Okay. How much? It's only a little bit. 999 become 1066 or something. So it's like not even 10%, it's like 5%. I guess it'll add up over time, but I'm not impressed. I bet you the other one is not that great either. Here, first let me put the continuous HP regeneration. That's this one. And then here, let's put the technique one. Where's the technique amulet? There it is. I wanted to change the order because I like these two. I just leave them on. Restores HP continuously. It does, but it's quite slow. But I mean, it's not as slow as you would think, though. Dude, is this amulet OP? It seems really quite good, actually. Yeah, full HP now. I might try it out. Yeah, maybe I'll try it out. Anywho, yep, we'll call that a day. GG's. You know what? Let's level up before we call it a day. Oops. It's already almost... Wow, I'm like 45 minutes over my intention. Okay, I gotta stop. And we'll go back to the gold coin tree, because I'm a sucker for keeping playing. Oh, and plus there's a new... Oh, there's a four-finger... Okay, so the four-finger thing is from here. Or there's something here going on here. We'll find it later. First, let's go back. There's going to be somebody there when we go back. Let's talk to them. Yeah, we're basically wrapping up now. I promise we'll be done within 15 minutes. Just taking care of a few small things here and there. Talk to this person.
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here?
I don't know, you tell me.
What is happening to Krat?
I thought you were going to say something new, no?
No matter what fate brings, serving her. Welcome to...
Not you either. Oh, you know what? I have a new record I need to play. Pretty sure it's quick stuck good. And I heard listening to those is actually important as well, so. Oh wow, you can change the music from here. Cool. We're gonna wait 50 seconds. We'll listen to music for 50 seconds. Or we could run around the hotel, talk to random people. Alright, let's talk to a lot of people here. All the key figures, the usual suspects. So, first, Lady Antonia.
People have no idea so many thanks for keeping.
He's already talked about all these things, so that's not new. Oh, is that wolf dude here? Or has he moved to the new area? Okay, he's gone. Hasn't taken anything. He seems pretty friendly, actually. What is up with the lighting? Okay, looked fine that time. We talked to...
The House of Vegnini.
Nothing new. Guess I should buy these. Wait, wasn't there something else I wanted to buy? Here?
No matter what, serving welcome.
Yeah, we do want to buy. Oh wait, you can buy these unlimited. Oh, that's nice. But I want to buy these first. Dark Moon, Moonstone of the Covenant. Is that what we need? I don't really know, but I'm gonna buy one. And we'll maybe buy one of these as well. We're starting to run out. Not really. Maybe I'll hang on to them for now. 1200. Let's see if there's anything else I can do with the 1200 first. But I want to see if that one allows me to upgrade my glaive by one.
I know my way around.
Glad she didn't have any unexpected dialogue this time around. Nope, we need full Moonstone of the Covenant, not something Moonstone. Wait, can we also upgrade handles? No, these are just different weapon, and these are blades for some reason that are different. It might just be that there's... Oh, they're different classification? Really? Why? Or do they just use different... No, I'm not really sure. I feel like I should upgrade this though. Regardless. I use this a lot. I'm gonna upgrade it. What was that all about? Ergo is whispering. Oh, maybe if you finish listening to a song, you get a little something. That helps you get the best ending. Maybe I haven't finished listening to Feel? A lot of questions. Either way, we got that one. Because the song ended. So you have to listen to entire music to get certain things? That's kind of weird. Oh, there's only one coin. But it's actually one coin every 10 minutes, not two. Or, I don't really know how that works. But we'll grab it anyway. 66 coin. 3 more until it's nice. Is there really like 18 records in this game? There seemed like there were so many slots. Can talk to her as well.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener, to bear witness.
Okay, she doesn't say anything new. I already spent some upgrading the weapons, so...
Have a price.
That being said, I wouldn't mind getting these. It's just a way to upgrade handles. And it should increase my damage, so I might start committing to some of these. Already got +7 for the electric thing. Yeah, I'll consider buying these next time. I'm very much a technique build now, and it seems like that's fine. I'm heavily invested in technique. What are we, by the way, in terms of level? Are we level 66 now? We've got to be higher than that. I think we're like in the 70s. Okay, are we done for tonight? I think I've talked to everyone that might say anything different. Wait, did I talk to Vegnini? I talked to him real quick. Real quick.
I always welcome friends.
Flame, that's fine for the next section we're gonna go to. Since we already have electric built into our weapon. I'm gonna try finishing listening to Feel, since that might trigger something. But then we'll be pretty much done for the night. One small thing I'm forgetting, what is it? Geppetto, maybe? By the way, I don't know where I got that key to open that room with the statue in the Grand Covenant Hall. I might look that up, just out of curiosity. I don't remember getting... I don't pay attention to a lot of the items I get, truthfully. Do I have any quartz? No. No quartz. It feels like there's so much left in the game based on what I'm seeing. As far as like how much progress I've made on all of the systems.
You don't remember much beyond...
Oh, nothing new. I love landing on that and just breaking stuff. Too bad it disappears. If it didn't disappear, it'd be nice. But it does. Okay. This is like the only stargazer you can't actually level up from. But on the other hand, you can switch Legion arm and assemble weapons. So I didn't know this. So you can just do everything from here. That's nice. I've never used the cube before. I don't even know what it does. What does it do? Okay, increase max stamina over a set period of time. It's like one-time buffs that you use gold coin fruit for, I guess. Well, I mean, I have like 66 of them now, so I might as well start spending them. I have one of each currently. Okay. I guess it's playing the last of the tracks. Hey, look at how many records there are. Could I have possibly missed this many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 records, of which we have 3. There's no way we're only 1/8 of the way through the game. So maybe they're just super hidden? I don't know. Oh, interesting. Alright. Yeah, I think we will be wrapping up. Let me talk to her real quick. I just want to know what level I am. I'm just curious, really. I don't need to know. 76. Yeah, that's roughly what I thought we were. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? I think so, yeah. We've pretty much done everything. Although now I kind of want to finish listening to this music, because it might trigger something. Like when you finish listening to the music. I guess we can check the gold coin food again. Might have been 10 minutes. I don't know. You know what? I might just 2 minutes. I might just do this off screen, guys. Not make you watch this. So, yeah, we'll stop here. GG's. Thanks for dropping by. And I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. Take care of your health. And we'll do it again soon. And yeah, I'll have a couple of new gold coin and finish watching, listening to this music by the time our next stream starts. Alright, bye.